My Gavanen Melonin, and well met indeed. I am Arachir Galadirthan, the head of the modding team behind Divide and Conquer. Welcome back to Divide and Conquer as we continue on as the Adûnâim in our hopeful attempts at claiming Eriador. Now, at the end of the last episode, I kind of, in a peculiar twist of moves, I played on a bit, hidden away from the recording. I'm not really entirely sure why, and three interesting things happened. Number one, Adûnâim are now at war with Isengard and Dunland. That has now kicked off. The fact that they only had one enemy seems to have irked them. They've gone for Dunland and Isengard because, of course, Isengard have Bree. Let us not forget. And number two, and kind of number three, Lothlorien and the Woodland Realm are both dead. Now, they only had one province each, so that doesn't really make any odds, but they have now died, so there's two rebel regions over on the other side. But you join me as we defend against Fror, who has, of course, attacked Cor Willishar. Now, we did get the garrison as we hoped. However, upon looking at his army, you will see that it is vast. And there are 3 units of Bronze Elder Guard in that army, and it's going to be a pain. Also, do note, as you can see from Adûnâim there, I pulled away from Under Towers. I know it's cheating, really, toggling Fog of War and seeing what's coming, but I saw what was coming, and basically all I could think was run. So I tried to run him back to Bajradum, and then on the way there I thought, no, hang on, I'll try and cut across to Cor Willishar, see if we can assist our faction leader, our Arnacor the Kind, who is likely about to die. So that is why Adûnâim is pulling away. However, with the then war that Dunland and Isengard have sent on Adûnâim didn't chase me, as you can see. They have not followed me south. Their armies have moved off north, in fact, probably getting ready to deal proper with Bree and Dunland. So interesting change in tidbits there. My army up there has moved 1 turn closer, but nothing else happened there. In terms of economy, I did nothing in the, I think, 2 turns I went through. I wanted, again, obviously this campaign, there was a large chunk of the campaign where I cut out about 20 turns of gameplay. And I just completed 20 turns where not much was happening. And I kind of had that same sort of thought at the end of the last one. I was like, well, with that Toggle Fog of War, I knew I wasn't going to chase that army down. I wasn't going to fight there. I was going to run away. And I suppose part of me didn't really want to just show that. I don't know why. But so I just played a couple of turns. And in those couple of turns, we were saved by Isengard and Dunland. Now, not saved at all. Adûnâim more than has enough power to wipe Dunland out. I think we're only going to get a reprieve, not any. I still think we are solidly going to lose this campaign. But it's nice to see that Adûnâim have more than me as enemies now. I do not think, though, whatever happens, I don't think the Misty Mountains will ever attack them. We'll never have to. That just won't happen, basically. So, I get everyone off the walls. We are going to need units on the walls because they're coming for the walls. But we'll put the units that can happily die up on those. I don't know if he's going to come here or he's going to go over there. But we'll get archers ready. Now, on the ground, we have got units that can shield wall. And we're going to try and use them to give the enemy something to do. While our crossbows... This is exactly like, I don't know which battle it was. One of the battles where I did this exact tactic. Put the pikes behind as well in case they do get through. Oh, they can't. We have to move the pikes when the game starts. So everyone other than the general. I'll tell you what, no, leave the general at the square in case they do get anyone to actually push through. We don't want to have to be chasing ourselves back, do we? Now, full disclosure, I know some of you have been thinking it from the minute I said it and thinking, oh, Gallo doesn't normally do turns off camera. Dunland attacked Adûnâim, and I used some trickery to get Isengard to attack them as well. Or more accurately, sorry, Dunland were attacked by Adûnâim, and Isengard, of course, are miles away. They're not going to be involved. But I know that the AI thinks very differently when it does have more than one enemy. And so I did then use some movement commands to get Isengard in the war as well. It's not going to have any massive impact on it whatsoever because Isengard are blocked from Adûnâim by Dunland. So they won't be getting there anytime soon. But I just wanted to add them in. I thought if Dunland are going, let's get Isengard in as well, because there's at least some chance. So I have cheated a little bit, but only with diplomacy. And I really don't feel that bad about cheating and playing around with diplomacy, I must confess. I know many of you have obviously dislike any form of any kind of trickery or trick or whatever, but the diplomacy system in this game is garbage. Even if you pay a nation 500,000 gold coins to attack another nation, they don't actually have to even attack them to fulfill the requirement. So in the diplomacy menu, there's an option to set a nation to go to war with X, and they supposedly will do this. But what the game doesn't tell you is that they don't actually have to go to war with them. All they have to do is show that they are moving towards them. And that is all they do, literally. They will move troops to the border with that nation and they'll consider their requirements fulfilled. And it is a joke, utter garbage. So I use things like this, getting Isengard involved as well, and I consider it just very much normal diplomacy. Let's assume that I've spoken with them diplomatically and I've convinced them to get involved in the war. And let's call it at that. Lothlorien and the Woodland Realm, however, did actually just die. I got a message with the Woodland Realm that their family had died, so they must have had their leader outside of their city, which is peculiar. But contrary to what I said earlier, actually, Lothlorien just fell, and that was their last region. I think Mirkwood actually had 2 regions. I think they had their capital and the one in the mountains to the south of that. Right, we've got Nogrod's swords and Eredluin's scouts, of all things, climbing the ladder. So their archers are dying straight away. Our archers on the walls, of course, are doing nothing, as they always do. Even though they're in prime position to shoot at the enemy, they do arcing shots and they kill no one. So much so, in fact, that it's just a waste even having them up there.
If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
But of course, the walls are firing.
Blast their eyes! The enemy's ram is through our gates.
Come on, get off the wall, get off the wall. Turn and face. Turn and face.
The enemy have the walls. Look to our defense or all will be lost.
Get ready to charge. No! 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 Stop them! The crossbows are absolutely paramount to our victory here. You guys are just going to have to take it, I'm afraid. I think we will lose the walls. In fact, we're already losing the walls. And a lot of troops are coming up the walls, actually. Oh, bugger. Our whole plan has been disrupted because one unit went that way. Oh, and they're doing arcing shots. And those Azagar's Tomb Protectors are going to murder those Narduba with. There's no two ways about it. What was hoped to be a valiant defense is going to turn into a crushing defeat. Can you shoot them? Victory for both sides apparently seems... No, we are definitely going to lose it. A lot of them are waiting outside the walls, though, which is interesting. Let's be ballsy. They're chasing the Narduba whip. They're chasing the Narduba whip. Kill them. Excellent, 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 excellent. You, those Nogrod pikes. I think there might be 2. No, there are just 26 of them left. But then there's units on the walls. No one's keeping them in check at the moment. Get another volley, go on. Excellent, well done. They don't have a general, which always gives us an advantage. What happened with those? Did they are actually just going straight for the centre? Oh, you idiots. Alright, I didn't realise that was all they were doing. I know the AI does do that, of course, but I didn't realise it was that blatant sometimes. No, you guys are engaged. You're dead. 11 pikes remain. Get these Narduba involved, please.
The enemy are badly bloodied. They have lost half their men.
You must be able to kill those tomb protectors. You outnumber them 2 to 1, and you're the faction leader.
We've lost half of our men. Our foes appear to be gaining the upper hand in this battle.
Come on, get them. Oh, bugger, the enemy has come out of the wall. Now, dude, protect the crossbows.
Defeat seems almost certain.
Come on. Keep up, keep up! Oh no, we are going to lose. Everyone is dying. Dwarven units are just so elite.
Our men have slain the enemy general. Without him, his troops will lose their will to fight.
Well, the enemy general's dead, but there's 73 Bronze Elder Guard, Bronze Relderbraba. Keep the crossbows running. Another general is about to die. We're killing quite a lot of them, but we're never going to hold. We're never going to win. Corwillishar. Great stronghold of the Adûnâim in the heart of Eriador. $77. It's just not going to be enough, is it? No. They're even pulling back to deal with the crossbows. They're so afraid of them. Although, our valiant general is keeping them pinned. Oh god, they just absolutely munched through him like he was not even in existence. They just turned on like Death Stride, and all of a sudden, he doesn't even exist. And it's over. Bloody Elder Guard, Bronze Guard. Who created these bastards? We fought so well there. We've lost Corwillishar and our faction leader. But I've got a small army training in Adûnâim. Not Adûnâim, Armenelos. I was in preparation. And also, the trickery I had to do to get Isengard involved in the war obviously meant using one of my own troops to stand next to one of the Adûnâim troops, get an Isengard general there as well, attack the Adûnâim general, Isengard then gets involved in the war. That's how it works. And the captain that I sent to do that was promoted to general in that little escapade. And he's currently in Armenelos. So he... And he's got quite the army now, so we can take Corwillishar back immediately. And of course our army is moving in on the edge of the screen, as you can see there. So we're going to get the town back. But another faction leader has died. I thought that we might just have been able to hold that, but... it's not to be. This whole campaign, from start to finish, has just been a slow, steady trot to our ultimate defeat. And I would not be surprised if we do lose. I think Adûnâim will walk over Dunland as if they are, much like my faction leader just did there. He will die as if he does not even exist.
We shall engage. We shall prevail. Yes.
We're sending everyone back
my
though.
lord.
We're taking this town back, and we're taking it back with full force and fury. Trade what you can. Ah, we lose money when we don't have core Willis It's good to know. We don't need 2 ships, I realised though, actually.
Ships ready.
It's 150 for no reason, so we can get that back. He's free upkeep in there. Our capital is Suduri, isn't it? Oh, and it's stagnating. Oh, and you're our faction leader now. You're very far away, so at least you won't die for quite a while. I'd like you to get crop rotation when we get money back. Marriage celebrations. Dolvorn build its market. My forces melt away. I tell you what I forgot to do, though, is get those trade rights with Dolvorn.
Yes, my lord. What is it you wish to discuss? It's good, very well. What else do you have to suggest?
Perfect.
An honor and a pleasure, my lord. If only I could. Yes, as you wish.
The next one we'll talk to Mordor. We haven't really approached them yet, I don't think. Dol Amroth surviving in Dol Amroth and Tolvalas. It's very interesting, isn't it? I wonder if the dwarves will rise up and attack me. Oh, I forgot to move you. Look at them standing there challenging us, threatening us to come out. They're doing the absolutely worst thing they could because they're not going to benefit from their garrison. Oh, and now they've even run away, so that's even more stupid. We'll make so much money from Thorin's Halls, but we'll never hold it. Never hold it. Not with the army that Imrazor's got. We're going to need to sack it. We're going to need to... And then, I don't know, just destroy every building. It's definitely useful to Adûnâim. Although all of their towns are useful, but Thorin's Halls will be giving them so much money. And we just can't have that. Oh, Adûnâim are really mustering to come back and take Core Willishar.
Your orders, my lord.
Oh, and so apparently is Isengard.
Shall engage.
Yes.
Oh, we can use this to our advantage.
To battle.
Isengard could do the work for us. Or actually, I was just thinking if we didn't involve Adûnâim, I mean, I might just auto-resolve this. It's 10-1 in our favour. I've saved it already. 211, but all from Anagamaite. They all just trained, so that's all right.
An honourable, glorious victory. My lord, our courage and honour have conquered.
Our Great Hall didn't complete before they attacked us. And, of course, you lose your armory when another nation takes your town. Try and get that Mason sword up. We get so much more money when we take this town back, though. None of you can do anything. Pharazon's faithful.
Your orders, my lord.
They don't seem interested in Buzzradum, interestingly. So Buzzradum can sit there.
Yes, my lord.
I know you're wondering where the hell did that Isengard army just come from, and of course Morgoth is a gentleman I used to get Isengard involved in the war. And he's on his way down. Adûnâim appear to have not been actually phased by the introduction of Dunland and Isengard in the war, and instead they are coming at me with gusto.
We shall engage. We shall prevail.
Dralin the Kind with some orc hunters, and what was in the army that Ori has? Who knows?
Yes, my lord.
Hopefully not enough, and we can take the town, get a large amount of money. Everywhere we'll be able to build everything. So, it will be excellent. Dunland are shifting troops north. Sigarakor, let's get that trade. Oh.
What lies do you bring us then?
Apparently, I'm at war with Morgan.
I do not think this meeting was quite...
Your orders.
Oh well, we'll try for Harad then.
Yes,
Round we go.
as you wish. Stopping here.
Now we're back on the bloody defensive. Isengard, I've said it already, but I'll say it again. Isengard will not actually attack Adûnâim. It was just to have Adûnâim know that it has more than 2 enemies. But Isengard, as I say, they won't go to war with them. They won't actively do anything. And I don't know that Adûnâim will actually attack Bree either. They've attacked Dunland, and apparently they've taken Sackville already. But I don't think they'll go for Bree. I don't think they'll actually fight Isengard. But I could be wrong, of course. But Dunland are now mobilising, and if anything, actually, I don't want Dunland in this war because they will fall so quickly to Adûnâim. It's just going to strengthen the dwarves. Mogoth is just buggering off. He's having none of it. He's not getting involved. Ah, but Thorin's Halls, Captain Ori, did not come back for us. He gets 4 units of Dwarven Defenders, my Christ. We can do it. We can bloody well do it. Much depends on this, Imrazor. You must take the city. Dralin must die. Dralin will die. We've got the troops. We've got the numbers. We've got savages. We've got range. And Thorin's Halls doesn't have any arrow towers. And I'm fairly certain from this end, the gate is... no, there is a gate, yeah, but it goes straight out into the square. Welcome to Thorin's Halls. We don't really need 2 rams. Can't actually use 2 rams. Oh, yeah, we've got a lot of savages. I think we might be alright. I think we might be alright. However, we have got the timer to contend with. Oh, look at that. Jammy bastards. Everybody else just kind of walk into here. But the archers you can run. And when you get there you can fire at will and you can shoot these people standing on this ridge. Dwarven defenders they are, upgraded. Interesting indeed, though, that their faction... The general of this army... Oh, I hate these cities so much. Passions burn here, let me tell you. The general, there he is. You can kind of saw him for a second there. There we go. He's on the wall at the front. There we are, we're back in. And they're just standing up there just waiting to be shot, aren't they? They just want it. Oh, they've come out of the gate. Don't really want anyone to walk faster than the ram because there's no need. But now you can all run so that we all get there. I don't know what they're going for. Shock and awe. Who can go into shield wall? Yes! Alright, this is how we're going to have to do it. Drop the ram. Run to there. Run to there. Run to there. Run to there. Just going to have to go in en masse. But we need someone who can go into shield wall to break the deadlock first. And that's going to be you guys. Bugger. The enemy just came out at us. They're just not interested. The AI is actually, unwittingly, doing what the best that it can do on this map. Right, we're going to have to lose some of these, but you've got one job. Push them back. Push through the gate, men. Lay down your lives in order for us to achieve this victory. Push with them, push with them. They've broken through.
Defeat seems almost certain.
I think you might be onto something there with that defeat, Malarkey, actually. Just get through the bloody gate. No, they pushed through, but we didn't follow. Now we're going. Get the general in there as well. I can't believe the AI have done this. And with the defender unit as well, the unit that can afford to die. We don't have anyone else that goes into shield wall. That's annoying, isn't it? Although we're through. Take the gate. Yes, we've pushed out. Shut down those orc hunters, come on. I need units to flank. Corsairs, you're going to do the job for me. Oh, you're Azrazair, really, aren't you? Oh, our general's right out there in the middle of it all. The general, of course, is... Oh, we're doing well, we're doing alright. We've made it through the bloody gate. Those orc hunters aren't going to win that fight, surely. Should have kept some rangers back, actually, I think, in hindsight.
The battle goes our way. Let's pray it remains as such.
Yeah, look at that. Excellent. Corsairs, there's another job for you. There's some Tumunzahar nobles over there. Every javelin you've got, please. Every javelin you've got. Bring the Fokker Stone. Got to get through those defenders.
If we continue like
Let's get units ready to flank.
The enemy.
Because we're going to have to flank these
The enemy are
Tumunzahars.
badly bloodied. They have lost half their men.
I know we're all knackered, but we've got an advantage. Oh, they're moving in on us. Right, now I think is the time. Utterly surround them. You guys get involved. Everyone get involved. Crush the buggers! Glorious victory will be ours, men! The horns of the south blow hard in the halls of Thorin. This vast space of nothingness as the dwarflings and the she-dwarfs have all been evacuated deep to the mines. Only the able-bodied men stand between us and total domination of the mountains of Eritrea. The southern ones. And the southern northern ones. I think we're going to win now because numbers are better than elite troops in small numbers.
We've lost control of the city.
Oh, and also because we are in 5 minutes and 30 seconds away from actually winning, and we've got another 30 minutes on the timer. So we are losing a lot of troops, though.
Our men have fought long and are becoming tired.
That has to be said. Those nobles are really taking those marines out, aren't they? But they're never going. They're just not going to win. They just can't. They can't win, surely. They're going to take a bloody load of us out, though. Nah, they're going. They're too surrounded now. Stun locking is very real now. Yes, yes, we've won something important for once. Their gamble did not pay off. Their gamble did not pay off.
Our men have slain the enemy general.
Yes.
Without him, his troops will lose. We are victorious.
Glorious day, men.
Fought and died well today.
I don't care who killed the most. You all get a sword. Now, sack the place and run like the bloody wind. I should have sent this ship around there so that we could have fled easier. Oh, moron. Is they're probably going to get Forlond. They're probably going to take Forlond. In fact, we could prepare for them to take Forlond, and we could just abandon both towns. Forlond has no dwarven population. If we destroy every building, sack everything, flee, then it will give them some money, yes, but it's not going to give them hordes. And they won't train any troops for a while. But we've taken this 8,000 gold if we sack it.
Noble conquest.
Yes. Yes, yes, yes. We're not going to hold it, as I say. That army will die almost immediately. Even Ori probably has enough to take it out, and he's not even there.
Ships ready.
So,
Set sail.
it's only going to take you 2 turns to get round there.
We can
Right.
go no further.
Run away.
Yes.
Oh, we could try for Hamgathol,
We can
actually.
go no further, my lord.
And here we go. Mass destruction. Close your ears, everyone. All of these dwarven buildings. All providing such wonderful bonuses to me. Look at our money soaring off the charts. Tax them as much. Well, there's no point. They might rebel if you go with that. And the difference between the two doesn't really matter at the moment. We're not really wanting for money. I think we should use this opportunity to just throw lots of troops into the recruitment mix. Because we can, basically. You're building that. Master Masons, that's good, actually. I will take that. Dolvorn, yeah, go for roads. They're an expensive one. Bregost, you could go for your mines, but then that's almost all of our buildings already gone. But then that will pay back, I don't know. Nah, go for the farming. Armenelos, you can't really build anything. Argond, you could get a shipwright. It's more naval trade. Suduri, you're building farms. Excellent. Might as well train them. They're in the list. No, don't want those. Don't want those. Crossbows, archers. Yep. You're building the shipwright, aren't you? Yes. What a lovely day. What a glorious day for the men of the Adûnâim. We just got to throw troops at this problem now. And we must hope. We must pray and hope that perhaps Dunland keep them busy for longer than we expect. No, you've already got some of them.
As you wish. We'll make camp here.
Send all your troops north. I'm going for roads in Dolvorn, but unfortunately, because of the layout of the region, the roads are really not that useful, to be honest. Apparently, we're going to get 7,000 gold. Of course, we're going to lose Thorin's Halls immediately. It really doesn't like us.
Yes, my lord.
But with any luck, we might be able to get for Hamgathol as well. And we got a fleet coming around. Let's end the turn, see what happens.
Leaving the army.
If Thorin's Halls rebelled and actually went rebel, that would be amazing.
Splitting the troops.
It won't do that, of course. Every inch of me, every ounce of my being wants to go to Mithlond with a diplomat and sell Thorin's Halls to them for an obscene amount of money. And also to claim a ceasefire in the process. And then maybe Adûnâim's bloodlust would turn them on Mithlond, and Mithlond would hold out for so long. Adûnâim would waste so many troops against the walls of Mithlond.
I shall continue tomorrow. Tomorrow's journey planned out. I shall continue tomorrow.
Well, that's interesting, isn't it? They have not... Oh, there's the army. Yeah, that was a very good idea to run away.
Ships ready.
Your orders, my lord.
With honor.
Ah!
I'll rip off your head and spit.
Yes, my lord.
I'm not even sure we're strong enough to take Trahar's army.
I'll rip off your head and spit
Hunters,
on your
Labour's
neck.
swords.
I'm only here to fight the Yagaloot. Ships ready.
Oh, I
Yes,
so
sir.
want to sell
Full
Thorin's
sail.
Halls. I so want to sell it, but I know you'll all judge me so much. We need the money. Oh, sorry, I'm probably shouting. Shouldn't shout. Our army's mustering north, though. Morgoth is absolutely buggering off and leaving us to it. Like, Dunland is just capitulating. Bastards! Fight longer! fight longer. I need you, Dunland. Get me another baluster. Can't really do much else in Buzzardom. I mean, get an archery range, and you can get a barracks, but Harlond is building an army barracks. That's what I'm going for there. Temptation to destroy everything in Forlond as well is so great. I think Imrazor, unless he can get to the ships, I think he's going to die. I think he's going to die.
Your will, my lord. I'll rip off your head and spit down your neck.
We need to do something with our main army here. I don't know what, but we need to do something. Now, the army would survive for quite a while, but if we could take a strong settlement and hold, we need to fight back, really, don't we? We need to capitalize on this point, this small success. But I'm going to end the episode here. I'm probably going to attack Ginnar, and we're going to move up to Mitchell Delving, try and take that. That's where I'm going to end this episode. So thank you very much for watching, if indeed you have. I hope you can put up with the fact that I cheated Isengard into the war. But until we speak again, dear friends, Navair and den Pedamad Melunin, and fare thee bloody well.